Well, what's going on today, you guys? Back at it, working on the van here. I'm gonna start painting this thing today, or getting it ready to be painted, because look at this thing. Look at the hood on this thing. So we're gonna start with today. It is brutal. It's horrible to look at, and yeah. So we're just gonna start sanding this thing down and start painting her up. So this is gonna be part one of many parts to painting this thing. So hope you guys all enjoy this content, and we're gonna keep start sanding away here. Hopefully make this thing look a little bit better. All right, so we got our hood sanded down, and yeah, we probably should have worn some face protection or something, but you know, lesson learned from when we keep doing this next time. Anyways, got this sanded down, so now our next step is obviously gonna be primer the hood. Probably gonna get that to that maybe tomorrow. So we'll update you guys on that. But I want to take you guys for a little walk around the van here, and show you all the spots that we're going to need to do some body work to. So anyways, let's go for a walk this way first. Front fender here, see she's starting to chip pretty good here, so who knows how far this is going to go up, but we're going to have to touch that up before that rust. Door's not too bad, just a little bit right here and up here. It's not too bad. This back door's pretty good, a little bit of stuff in the seams, but I ain't worried about that. This is gonna suck. Probably the worst rust spot on the van, but nothing a little bit of Bondo can't fix. This back corner's fine. No worries back here. Coming over to the back of the van, just the seams. The doors, probably want to touch that up. And around the license plate, because that's actually starting to rust too. Paint the bumper, obviously. Now, since you guys made it this far in the video, probably be a good time for you guys to hit the subscribe button. You know, it's free, and it helps us, you know, buy safety equipment, keep us safer, keep the tools in better shape, and all that stuff too. Get some new tools. You know, it all helps. It's free. Anyways, let's keep on moving around to this side. This is going to be the absolute worst spot of the entire van to do. Now, all this up here, it literally, I could probably sand my fingernails down with it. It's so rough. The whole top of the van. So we're gonna have to do that. Coming up to the front door, it continues. These mad paint drips all the way down. Chipped off here. Front fender again. But you know, this is my $1,200 moto van, so nothing's got to be perfect. But you know, we're just gonna take some spray paint to her, give her tits with the spray paint just to stop it from rusting. You know, we'll probably use some tremclad or something. Hopefully it matches pretty good. Maybe you guys can help us with what spray paint works best to match these white express vans. Anyways, stay tuned for these next videos. Hope you guys are enjoying them. We're gonna get the priming this thing now, so let's get to that. So we got this thing sanded down now. We got her primed up. And we're going to be using tremclad rust paint. Hopefully it's going to match the white paint of the van pretty well. I'm not really too concerned about it, considering the amount that we're going to paint on this thing. But we're going to do our first coat, and we'll tune in with you guys after we get that sprayed down, and we'll see how it looks. But yeah, let's give this a go. Gotta love spray paint in the van. Alright, got our first coat on here. Gonna give this a couple minutes to dry. Tune in with you guys probably in a second, probably the next clip you guys gonna see. And we're gonna tune in, do the second coat, and then you guys see some of that, and we'll tune in after that. We'll see how it goes, see if we're gonna do a third. Anyways, looks pretty good for a first coat, I think. And yeah, no complaints here. For $8 a can Canadian, which is probably like $5 American. So, you know, where else are you gonna get a $10 paint job besides in your backyard? So anyways, hope you guys are enjoying this video, and tune in with you guys in a second. So, got our second coat on now. It's looking much whiter, much better. Still a little stripe, so we're gonna do one more coat and then let that dry. Got some clear coat too to throw on this, so hopefully after all that it looks good. We'll get this mounted back on the van, but we'll tune in with you guys after we get this third coat on there before we spray the clear. So let's get this on and then work on the clear. Sorry about that. Alright guys, next morning, mind the darkness in here. My garage of one light, but got a small side light over here. Just sprayed down the first coat of clear. I'm going to show you guys this now, and we're going to wait for this to dry and do another coat. Let's check this out. Alright, doesn't look too bad. Still gonna dry. I'm still gonna do another coat, but I don't know if the GoPro's gonna pick it up. There is some slight imperfections in the paint. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up. It's no big deal. It's definitely gonna be a lot better than how it looked in the start. And like I said, it's an $8 paint job, so no big complaints. But we'll give this a good hour or so to dry, spray another coat of clear, and we'll get some more light in here and we'll show you guys how this looks, hopefully once the sun comes out. Got some handprints in it up here. But that's just me to rub out. It's all nice and dry now. It actually matched pretty good. The tremclad worked out pretty well. Yeah, looks pretty good. No complaints for $8 paint job so far. So I think now we'll probably start with the fenders up here. Kind of get those knocked out on either side. That there, just that spot, and then a little bit worse on this side here. You can see all the overspray and stuff there. Hopefully the camera's picking it up. Yeah, we're gonna work on that next, and then yeah, so we'll tune in after we got this sanded down. Another thing I wanted to quickly add into this video here was this plastic trim up top. I still have to put the other half back on. I couldn't get it off. I took these wipers off to actually properly get the hood off. And mine were pretty seized on there. Gotta love Canada. I broke this plastic trim. You can see the plastic welded put back together. Just be careful with that when you're trying to take the hood off. If you guys are trying to do this yourself, just a quick tip there. And also make sure you don't lose the nut that's on the back side of that down in the fender. I had a hell of a time. Dropped one down there. Alright, day 2 working on the van. Starting out on front fenders like we were saying last time. We got our front fender starting to be sanded down here on this side. See where the paint was all chipping there and she just blew all away. Mind the wind today, guys, sorry. And our door, there's one spot there, quite a lot bigger. Another one up there, another one up there. So yeah, from back here, shouldn't look so great, and hopefully after our $8 paint job, she looks a hell of a lot better. So Connor brought over a sander today, making things go a lot quicker. We already got this all pretty much already prepped right down. We just got to sand it with some 220 and then hit it with some primer. So we'll tune in back with you guys after we hit it with a 220, or maybe after we hit it with the primer. So get with you guys in a minute there. Alright, so we got that first coat of primer on. We sprayed a second. And now we got our first initial base coat of paint. And it's already looking a hell of a lot better. Even, like, I know the camera's probably not really doing it justice, but it looks amazing. So after a couple more coats paint, some clear, she ought to be looking good. So we'll I'm sure you guys will see each coat of paint, and then we'll tune in with you guys when we're gonna start doing the clear. So we're gonna end this video off here. It's obviously it's honestly a couple weeks later since the last time we filmed working on this thing. Still got a lot of work to do though. Got to finish painting up the roof. We're gonna do the bumpers and the wheels too. You guys will probably see that in the next part of this video though. But if you made it through this video and you enjoyed it, please hit that like button and subscribe. And just want to thank you guys all for watching and sticking with us through all our putsness of barely posting videos. But really appreciate all you guys, and catch you guys in the next video.